What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we're back with another video. Road to 300 subscribers, of course, and the top six seeding for both conferences are now confirmed. So today's video, we're going to be going over one of the playoff series, and first one we're going to do is Lakers Timberwolves because that's the last game of the day on day one of the playoffs on Saturday, and this is an interesting series to cover because obviously the Lakers have Luka Doncic, and Luka Doncic just killed the Timberwolves last season. But again, this is a different Timberwolves team, and they just started to heat up at the end of the season. So really, if anybody or any of these fans of these teams think this is going to be an easy series for any of these teams, they're just wrong. So obviously you still got to deal with Anthony Edwards, but with Anthony Edwards, you can either put Vanderbilt or Dorian Finney-Smith on him. The Timberwolves, you still got to deal with Luka Doncic. You still got to find an answer for Luka, and now you got to find an answer for Austin Reeves and LeBron James. And my first initial thought is you put Ant on AR and you put LeBron on, or you put Julius on LeBron, and that is not going to work because LeBron is going to kill Julius. And I'm going to give my prediction at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But I don't know, like this series is not really what I expected to happen. I would say I expected the Lakers to play the Warriors or the fucking... Nah, it was the Warriors. I'm bugging. Yeah, I expected them to play the Warriors, but this series should be good too because Jaden McDaniels obviously worked on having a bag this season. My friend keeps telling me, so it's gonna be interesting. Like he's not the same player, and it depends. Like where do you? It depends on the coaching. To be honest, like obviously it's up to JJ Redick and Chris Finch to coach the hell out of these players, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the stars. And do I think Luka Doncic is better than Anthony Edwards? Obviously, but Ant has the personality and the game to upset this team. To be honest, because in initial thoughts, you would think that the Lakers are the favorites to win this series, but Anthony Edwards is a different breed. Like they was talking about the Suns had a chance last season, and Anthony Edwards went out there and swept them. So I'm not gonna count Anthony Edwards out at all. And Julius Randle having a lot to prove because last season, obviously with the New York Knicks, he wasn't healthy in the playoffs. So he's gonna have a chance to prove himself and prove that he's not a playoff dropper because that's what he's been labeled. But I don't know how Chris Finch does this because obviously we all know that Rudy at the 5 in the playoffs does not work really to the same magnitude, but you need him on the court for rim protection. But when they decide to go 5 out, Rudy's a liability, and they're going to hunt Rudy on screens. Like that's what the Lakers, or that's what Luka loves to do. He loves to hunt big men. Like he hunted Zubac, he hunt Rudy Gobert every single season in the playoffs or every single season in the regular season. He hunts big men and goes for his step back 3. So they have a lot to do if they want to fucking match up right. But a key that I didn't even talk about is Austin Reeves. Like Austin Reeves is an anomaly in this series because we all know he's the third option on this Lakers team, and obviously you're going to be so worried about Luka Doncic and LeBron killing you when Austin Reeves could be the killer at the whole time. Like, but the bench for both of these teams is gonna step up. I wonder if the Minnesota Timberwolves end up playing their rookie Jalen Clark because Jalen Clark really looked good in his fucking season. Not his season. He looked good in his minutes, which he had limited when obviously the players were down, and he got an opportunity to show what he got. And I don't know, like. This series could be fun in a lot of ways because obviously Nas Reed could come off the bench and impact the game. Like Rudy Gobert is playing bad and he's not guarding the 5 out correctly. Nas Reed could come out there and give you an instant spark off the bench, and the same goes for a lot of these players. But I don't know, like. What can Mike Conley do in this series? Like, I haven't been paying attention enough to Mike Conley. Like, I see a lot of Timberwolves fans, like, they're better with Conley off the floor, which I can't disagree with that at all. Like, I'll give it a buck. I'm not going to disagree with that. But this series is going to be so interesting for me because the Lakers, obviously, we're going to have to see what Jackson Hayes looks like in the playoffs, if he could provide that rim protection for the Los Angeles Lakers and be that lob threat that Luka needs. And he looked like that in the regular season, but this is the playoffs. This is a whole different atmosphere, as if you're watching this video, you know already. But I don't know. This is going to be, I keep saying I don't know because I really love playoff basketball, and the fact that this shit is starting on Saturday is just so fun. Like, the playoffs is what all of these players play the regular season for, and now it's finally starting. And Vando is going to be huge in this series for obviously defensive reasons. He's not there for offense. Dorian Finney-Smith, if he could go in there and go hit some shots, it's gonna be lovely for the Los Angeles Lakers. I'll go ahead and say that. And Luka Doncic is gonna get the job done because that's what he's done all playoffs, every single playoff series he's been in. He's got the job done. Like, he's did his role. It's up to these other Lakers players to do their jobs. And the system that they got right now is when Luka takes over in the first half and LeBron takes over in the fourth quarter. Like, that's a good system to rely on. But you're gonna need your other players obviously to step up. And obviously the criticism to the Lakers team is their defense, which I don't understand that at all, because they've been a great defensive team, and in certain moments they've really locked down other teams. Like, you gotta keep it a buck. Like, they've done great on the defensive end, and not a lot of fans or not a lot of basketball media is gonna give them credit for doing that. And they're talking about, I saw a report where they said LeBron might be a defensive liability. Shut up, bro. Like, that LeBron, when he's locked in, LeBron has actually looked locked in defensively this season, other than the last couple seasons. Like, you could pull up clips of LeBron just let his man go by him and them getting a wide open layup, or him just waiting to go get a chase down block, which will be in the highlight reel. And yes, I would say I was criticizer. I was criticizing LeBron's defense a couple years ago, but now it's actually looked like he's had a rejuvenation at this point. Like, ever since the Luka Doncic trade, that nigga been playing defense. I'm gonna give it a buck, like, full-heartedly. I'm gonna be honest and real. He's been playing defense, and I know if y'all been watching the games, y'all have been seeing him play defense. And obviously, another key, I didn't even talk about it, is Rui Hachimura. If Rui Hachimura could go out there and go help Austin Reeves, help LeBron James, and help Luka Doncic, that would be another weight off their shoulders. So it's interesting to see what these teams obviously end up doing and what the Timberwolves got to match up with the Lakers. Like, because their matchups, I don't know. Like, Mike Conley, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert, Naz Reid, Jalen Clark. I feel like that's your 7-man lineup for the Timberwolves if they want to do good in the playoffs. Like, because obviously you don't run your full rotation. You don't run the 9 or 8 men anymore. You run 7. But the Lakers, you got Luka, obviously, Austin Reeves, LeBron, Rui, Jackson Hayes, Dorian Finney-Smith, Jared Vanderbilt. And that's your 7 lineup right there. I'm trying to think of another one. If y'all got somebody that y'all think should be in a rotation, let me know. But thinking about it, my friend asked me yesterday who I got in this series, and I would made a joke about Lakers and 5 and shit, but I would say I would give Lakers in 6. That would be my first prediction. I'm recording this on Monday, April 14th, so it's exciting to see how this playoff series could go. I feel like this could go either way. The West playoff series is going to be fun. I can't say the same thing about the East, but let me know how y'all feel about this playoff series and who y'all got, Minnesota or the Los Angeles Lakers. Subscribe. I hope you enjoy it. What's good, y'all? If y'all like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. Posting daily, almost every day or every day. And there's a video on the left or in the video on the right. If you haven't watched that one already, click it. It might be good.